Yes, this is Jessie.
Hello, how are you?
Yeah, I'm doing great. And how are you?
I'm doing great as well, and thank you for asking. All right, so anyway, my name is Teacher Dylan, and I'll be your teacher for today, all right?
Right?
Okay. So, I believe you are in my schedule today because, of the evaluations, is that
Mm,
correct?
right?
Oh, okay, I see. All right. Is this your first time evaluating?
No.
No, it's
Mm,
not.
mm,
Mm-hmm. Can you tell me when is the first time you evaluated a class?
I don't remember when it's my first time. So,
Okay.
um, maybe it's 3 months ago.
3 months ago. Okay.
Mm,
So that
and
long. All right. Mm-hmm.
mm,
I see. Okay. Well, how are the evaluations so far?
mm, yes, I think it's just the same as the class. It's
Mm-hmm.
not that special.
I see. Okay.
Just so do you think that evaluation and just normal class are different?
Well, it is quite different depending on the student because, of course, the student won't know
Mm,
the teacher's style, right? But
mm,
for
mm, mm,
regular students, okay,
mm, mm,
they know what the teacher's style is, so it's quite easier, right, for them
mm,
to
mm,
understand. Okay,
mm,
all
mm,
right.
mm,
So
mm,
anyway,
mm,
thank you for telling me about it.
mm, mm.
Okay. So can you tell me before we proceed to our class? Do you want me to correct your sentences right away, or do you just want me to write
Mm.
it on?
Oh yes, can you correct me the sentences on the spot?
All right, sure,
Mm?
no problem. Okay. I believe they have given you a list of topics, right?
Uh, uh, uh.
All right.
I
Would you like
I want to talk about climate change and people personalities.
uh, climate change and people's personalities?
All right.
Okay. All right. So hold on. I think it's better if I will be sharing it.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Hold on. Uh-huh. Okay. Well, while waiting for the program to load, can you
Mm.
tell me why did you choose this article for us to talk about today?
Uh, and that rest of topics are difficult for me.
Mm-hmm.
So I think this day in Korea is very cold. So there's a lot of things to share
Mm-hmm.
with you about the weather
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
that and also and climate change.
Mm-hmm. I
Yes.
see. I see. Okay. All right. So this is really quite an interesting topic, right? Okay.
Right.
And this is quite a big issue nowadays,
Mm-mm.
especially around the world, right? Okay.
Mm.
Mhm. Okay. So, well, before we go to our article, what do you know about climate change?
Mm. Weather and
Mhm.
climate affect the people personality and people lives in.
Okay. I'm sorry, Jesse.
Oh.
I'm asking what do you know about climate change? Not about the article itself,
Ah.
but when you hear when you hear
uh,
the
uh,
word when you hear
Climate
the
change.
phrase
Mm.
climate change, what comes into your mind?
Yes, climate change is affected by global warming.
Mhm.
So yes, when I when it comes to mind, it's bad thing.
Mhm. Yes.
our our health.
Mhm.
Mm,
Okay. It's a bad thing, right? Okay.
yes.
All right. Do you think Korea is quite affected quite affected by climate change?
Yes, and especially in winter. Uh, uh, winter. Today's temperature is extremely cold,
Mhm.
so affected by the global warming
Mhm.
or climate change.
Mhm.
So,
Okay, I see. I
mm,
see.
mm,
Do you think it's warmer now in Korea or much colder?
much colder than last year.
Mhm. Yeah, I've heard that in Korea it's below 10 degrees, right? It's negative 10 degrees Celsius in Korea right now, so it's really
Yeah,
cold.
right.
All right, okay. So anyway, well, I believe you have read the article already, right?
Oh yes, I read the
Okay.
article. Yeah.
Can you tell me about the article in your own words?
Yes, and climate change and weather affect our personality, and people lives
Mhm.
in mild temperature have
Mhm.
uh, have a tendency to personality like agreeable,
Mhm.
conscientious, and stable, extroverted, and positive and outgoing.
Mhm. Mhm.
And but in the end, as the climate change continue continue,
Mhm.
so we have to observe changes in human ability, human personality.
Mhm. Okay, that's it.
That's it.
All right. Okay. So, the article says that uh, our personalities are really depending on the climate, right?
Right.
Okay. If a person is quite introverted, extroverted, right? Okay.
Mm, mm,
hmm But with the climate change, it tends to change, right? Okay.
mm, mm.
All right. Well, uh, since we're talking about personality, what kind of person are you? Are you an introverted person or an extroverted person?
I think I'm introverted person. So,
Oh, okay.
but my personality is not related to weather. I
Okay.
think I that
Okay.
my personality my own given
Mhm. Mhm.
by was given by parents.
Mhm.
So how about you? What do you think that persons people's personalities are related to personality?
Uh, I think so because
Mm,
in much colder areas, okay,
mm, mm,
they just tend to stay inside home, right?
mm,
Okay,
mm,
so of course, their personality will be much affected. Their personality will be maybe introverted, right? Okay.
mm, mm, mm,
They will just stay home because it's really cold outside.
mm, mm, mm,
But for climates that are quite milder, like the Philippines, it's not really that cold. It's quite hot, but it's not too hot, like in the desert, right?
mm,
So
mm,
I like going out. Okay, I
mm,
like
mm,
going out even though it's in the afternoon and the sun is up. Okay,
mm, mm,
so I think it's a big factor. All right.
mm.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Oh yeah,
go.
I just
hmm
wonder, and actually I have a question. Uh,
Okay, sure.
Baguio City is the temperature is stable.
hmm Stable?
temperature stable.
Yeah,
I
actually,
heard
it's
that. Mm,
yeah, it is quite stable. It's not too hot, not too cold. All right,
mm,
and today it's not too hot and not too cold as well. So
mm,
temperature is really stable. But the
mm,
weather is quite random. For example,
mm,
today it's quite sunny, but
mm,
tomorrow it will be raining a lot. So
mm,
it's really quite random. So we really don't know what's happening.
mm.
All right.
Oh, so have you noticed that the difference personality, Baguio's people with
Mhm.
other like Manila city?
Mhm.
You know
Actually,
what I
yes.
mean?
Okay.
Mm,
Ah, yes, yes.
mm,
In Manila, people hate going outside because it's too crowded. Okay.
mm, mm,
So they only just go outside because they have to work. All right. But here in Baguio City, people love going outside, especially if it's in the night. All right.
mm, mm,
They all want to drink from Mondays to Sundays every day because they said it's cold and they want their bodies to feel hot, so they want to drink. Yes, okay. So uh, yeah, it's a really big it has a really big difference between Manila and Baguio City. But how
mm.
about you? Are you living in your hometown right now?
Oh yes, I live in my hometown. Uh,
Mhm. I see. Okay. Have you noticed some differences between or among the people there and the
mm.
people from other cities, maybe?
No, no, not really.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Where do you live? Can you tell me? Is that okay?
Uh,
Mhm.
yes, I live in Suwon. You don't know, but it's that far from in. It takes 1 hour from Seoul City.
Mhm.
It's the
Mhm. I
uh,
see.
uh,
I see. All right. So, is it a suburban city?
yes, kind of.
Mhm. Okay. So, between the people in the suburban
Mm-mm.
and the country, there is no difference between the personalities.
Mm. You mean a suburb and
Yeah, the
what?
suburbs and the countryside.
Countryside.
Yeah, suburban and country.
Yes. My parents-in-law live in countryside. Is
Mhm.
far from where I live.
Mhm. Mhm.
Their personality is their personalities are their personality is lenient. Is it right?
Lenient,
Lenient.
lenient. Lenient.
Lenient.
Mhm.
Lenient
Mhm.
and generous to
Mhm.
compare to people who live in suburb.
Mhm. Mhm. Okay. They're
Mm,
much more lenient than the people in the city, right?
oh, right.
Okay. All right. So maybe there is some kind of some kind of a difference, but maybe in the geographical areas, right? And
Mm,
climate is quite different, right? If it's quite far away from one place to another. So
mm, mm,
maybe, right? But
mm,
yeah. Okay. Anyway, do you have any questions with our article?
Um,
Yeah.
yes.
Do you have any?
Let me check.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
Mm, and how about the this part? This part
Mhm.
is possibly that mild temperature can influence personality by encouraging social interaction.
Mhm.
supporting wider range of activity.
Mhm.
Can you tell me the meaning? I'm a little bit confused. That.
Okay. All right. So just what I have said earlier, right? Okay.
Mm-mm,
Uh, in the Philippines, we have we're a tropical country, so we have some kind of mild temperature, right?
mm-mm,
So if the temperature is quite mild, not too hot, not too
mm-mm,
cold,
mm-mm,
okay,
mm-mm.
this encourages people to go out, all right? Because
Ah,
oh,
ah,
the weather is fine, so
ah, ah,
uh, yeah, it's a good day to meet friends. All right,
ah,
so we have social interactions, okay,
ah, mm,
and a wider range of activities. Maybe you will meet your friends to play basketball in the
mm,
basking in the sun, right?
mm, mm,
Or you just want to hang out on the porch, drink coffee, all right?
mm,
Or maybe, well, just go to another person's house and play there, right?
mm, mm,
Okay. So, so if the temperature is quite mild, uh, the activities are quite. You can do a lot of things, right? Okay.
mm,
You can exercise, you can play, you can talk, right? Okay.
mm.
Do
Oh,
you
so are
understand now?
you? Oh, okay, thank you. So are you satisfied with the Baguio city's temperature?
Yes, I'm loving the temperature here.
Mm. So,
Yeah.
do you have any experience with uh experience feeling
Yeah.
uncomfortable with weather?
Hmm. Well, maybe okay, because for me,
Mm,
uh, the temperature below 10 degrees, all right,
mm,
or 10 degrees Celsius for me is too cold already. So because
mm,
I used to live in a city where
mm,
the coldest temperature is 24 degrees Celsius. All right, okay,
uh,
all right,
uh,
yeah, that's the coldest one. So
uh,
for me, 10 degrees Celsius is really cold. So
mm,
whenever January and February comes, all right,
mm,
it drops to maybe less than 10 degrees Celsius, and it's really
mm,
uncomfortable for me because it's really cold. All right.
mm.
Okay. Mhm.
How
All
about
right.
rain? How about rain?
Rain. Well, rain is quite normal here in the Philippines, so it's
Oh,
uncomfortable, but we can manage.
oh
All
yes,
right.
but oh, and you haven't saw
Mhm.
the snow, right?
Yeah, I haven't seen snow in my entire life. Yeah.
Uh,
It's a tropical country here, so we only have
mm,
dry and wet season.
uh,
Wet season. All right. So we are in the wet season right now. All right. So it quite rains a lot. Okay. All right. So anyway, well,
mm,
Jesse, I'm really
mm,
sorry, but I have to let you go for now
mm,
because our
mm,
time is almost up.
mm,
Okay. All right. But thank you very
okay.
much for today, and I
Yeah.
hope to talk to you again next time. All right.
Okay. Thank you
All
for
right.
having me with class.
You're welcome.
Mm,
Thank you, Jesse. Bye bye for
okay.
now.
Okay. Have a good day.
You too. Bye bye.
Bye.